Our thoughts go out to Diogo Jota, his brother, their family, their friends, Liverpool Football Club. I mean, absolutely devastating.
It's horrible. So sad.
I got chills when I found out, and you know, can't imagine how Liverpool fans must be feeling if I was feeling like fuck.
Yeah.
It's absolutely devastating. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Background Football Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Background Football Podcast, and I'm here again, my co-host Frank.
Hello.
Round of applause.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Good.
Good week.
Good. Yeah, not bad week.
Yeah.
Been busy. Been flying about. You know.
Good to be busy though. Good to be busy. And yeah, again, transfers. I know it's going to be the main talking point up until the season starts.
Yeah. But it's an ongoing sagas.
Exactly, and they have to be addressed. And I think the main one that kind of the bombshell that dropped yesterday, it seems like Arsenal, Gyokeres, is happening.
Yeah. Thoughts?
I'm excited.
Are you? Would you have rathered him to Sesko or not?
I don't. The thing is, I wouldn't have minded either. I wouldn't have minded Sesko. But now that the more I think about it, like, because you know me, I think I was more Sesko than Gyokeres before.
Yeah.
But I feel like now it's kind of like it's seemingly gonna happen. His goal record.
It is crazy.
He's gonna.
I mean, he's only got one question: is just can he do it in the Prem?
Yeah,
that's
but
question.
Sesko's coming with that question.
No, I agree.
I'm just thinking. The amount of chances that he's going to potentially get.
Yeah.
Like Havertz and our strikers, they get chances, they just don't finish them. I'm just interested to see, like, how he can adapt.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you. So I don't necessarily think either one would have been better than the other. I think Gyokeres, I don't think there's, because he's a bit older, there's not really a question of, alright, it's one for the future, it's one for now.
Yeah, no, and I think that's why that's like the pros of it.
Yeah.
It's win now mentality, which I like.
Yeah. Well,
I thought, like, this is kind of really unlike Arsenal. Going for that win now thing.
I thought Sesko was all over. Like, I thought Sesko was you through and through.
Yeah, just like that signing. I thought you could have seen him coming. You could have seen him doing like averagely his first season. Then the next couple of years growing into it.
Yeah,
like that was like the realistic thing that was probably going to happen.
It was a player to keep building.
Yeah, but he's like, okay, let's go and fucking win the league.
Yeah,
or let's win a major trophy.
It's a statement. It's a statement signing him over Sesko, I think. Whether he delivered, now he's got to deliver.
Yeah, well, of course.
There's still question marks over
him.
Of
course, yeah. I don't doubt his mentality. I don't doubt that.
Why?
I don't know. The way he plays football.
Yeah.
I think mainly very like aggressive runner.
Yeah.
Strong. Can't head the ball though. This is
really
one issue.
He's not a good header.
He's not good in the air.
Really?
Which you'd be surprised because he's 6'2".
Yeah.
He scored like 3 headers last season.
Really interesting.
So that's the one to maybe note.
Do you think he'll change the way you play?
I think
drastically.
He will. Maybe not drastically, but we're gonna have to change something.
Yeah.
Which I don't think that's not a bad thing.
No.
That's not a bad thing because we last year were stale.
Yeah.
Even with our full squad, first half of the season, we were stale.
And you haven't played with an out and out number 9 in such a long time. And I'm not including Jesus as that. No, because he's not.
Since Aubameyang, really.
Yeah.
We've had Jesus and Havertz and Ketia.
Yeah, which I think, to be honest, I actually think that was a really good thing to build up the rest of the squad and the play. I think it gave a lot of freedom to players like Saka to grow and experiment and sharpen up other parts of the game which a striker would have had the responsibility for. So I think it's helped in that, but you also, if you want to win something, you need a fucking striker.
And his goal record
That's your City.
Is insane. I know it's the Portuguese league, it's always going to be a talking point, of course, but he's done it in the Champions League, done it international stage. You know, he scored more goals than Isak for Sweden. And that's the same team. And Isak obviously would be the number one choice of everyone. I mean, it's not happening. Of course it's not. But no, I like it a lot. I think it shows how Berta's gonna do things.
Yeah, I'm surprised with the amount of fucking business you've done.
Well,
I mean,
well, it is needed to be done.
No, I know. Because when you were signing your Norgards and all that.
But that's squad fitness.
No, exactly. But I was in my head. I was like, will you actually go out and get the big boys as well? And it looks like you are.
Looks like we are.
So
scared?
No, because I'm not.
But no. I mean, it's just a genuine question.
No, I'm not scared because he's not. Because there's still question marks over him. I think it's if you had signed someone like Isak, but he's not going. But had you signed Isak, I would have been scared.
But is he not the best of the rest?
I don't know. I feel like
you could maybe argue Osimhen.
Yeah,
probably.
I don't know about Osimhen.
Osimhen's class though.
He is good.
There's something that I don't like about him though. I don't know. I just think the whole way he left Napoli.
That's my point.
And I just feel like there's something not quite right.
Like I could see him coming to the Prem and just flopping.
It is quality though.
No, he's great. But I don't know. There's just something. And maybe it's more for the dressing room about him than anything else. But I'd say Gyokeres. I think Gyokeres, Sesko, Ekitike.
They all have risks.
They all have risks, but they all offer really good things. I think Gyokeres is the most you could say out and out number 9.
Yeah, and say. Like for years, all Arsenal fans
have been screaming for
and all rival fans have been like, get a striker.
Yeah.
So we've got him. Well, I'm not going to say we have him yet because I don't believe anything until I see him holding up an Arsenal shirt. But
it's looking very light.
It's looking nice, and we go into the first game of the season with him up top, a new left winger possibly. And smack United.
I think I'm more interested to see how you do it, how you play with him, because I think, and like I said, it could work out amazingly, but you are going to have to change.
But there's going to be change around the pitch, like with Zubimendi as well.
Of course.
And that could be a reason why we're thinking, you know what, we've got him, now can we maybe try and play this more expansive football that will allow for more space kind of in behind and getting the ball to Gyokeres so he can have a pop shot. Because he is that type of player, right?
I agree.
You could drill the ball into him, he could take one touch and then smack it.
Yeah.
And what I like is finishing. Just fucking fires it.
Yeah.
And I love strikers like that. It's like how Kane used to do it for you, where you just hits it with such venom and power.
He's got an air of Van Nistelrooy about him. I feel like that, like, just proper number 9, big, strong challenge for we'll find something.
He's a fire as well.
Yeah. No, I think it's a good signing. My question would be how long it takes to get you guys playing in that sort of way. And you might start immediately.
I think we won't know until the season starts.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's all if buts and maybes at the moment, but that's like for everything.
Yeah.
And all the signings.
Yeah,
it's not guaranteed that Wirtz is going to do amazingly well.
Yeah, exactly. And they'll have to change the way they play.
Yeah.
And same with City.
Same with, if you go and get Kudus, how's that going to change?
Oh, mate.
I saw you bid 50 mil for him, and I was kind of like, you're not getting him for 50 mil. They're surely going to hold out for at least 70.
I reckon we'll get for 60. I reckon 60. I think 60's fair.
I think it is as well.
I think more than 60, you're like, come on, man.
Like, you forget, he was poor last season.
Yeah, like, he's got quality, but, like, come on, 70 mil? Nah.
Well, the market's crazy. Everyone knows that the big Prem sides have a lot of money.
Yeah.
And they are just, you know, you're going to just charge a lot.
Especially Prem to Prem. I feel like the markup when you're signing from other Prem teams is crazy.
Yeah, well, you're buying the Prem experience as well.
Yeah, exactly. Which is valuable, to be
fair. It is valuable. It is valuable. And the other one, which, oh my God, Madueke.
Yeah. I think that's a bad sign.
I don't know what we're thinking.
How much talking again?
50.
No.
This is what I mean.
Is it 50?
If we go and get him for 50
I thought it was like 20, 30.
I think that's a waste of funds. It's a huge waste of funds.
He's not that
good. For a right winger backup who just, he flatters to deceive.
He's really not that good. I don't think.
Like, I don't know.
He had a brief spell at the start of last season.
It was like one game.
Yeah.
He scored a hat-trick.
No, to be fair to him, he did have like...
Okay, yeah.
He had like maybe 2, 3, 4 games where he was good. But the rest of the season, what the fuck did he do?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. There's something about him I just don't really like. He almost thinks he's like a lot better than he is. And I mean, you can call that confidence, which is not a bad thing. But I don't know.
Got to back it up.
Got to back it up. And I remember he scored the hat-trick against Wolves. Fair play. But then like he was like all on social media, just like, yeah, I'm the guy. And he was like, what did he say? It's like cold Palmer and fire Madueke or something. And I'm kind of like, mate, if you say that, you got to go and then score 15 goals, exactly. 10 assists. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But like,
you look at Palmer. Palmer doesn't do that.
No.
And Palmer's.
And the thing, Ranieri scored more goals in all competitions than him last season.
That's mad.
And we're buying him as a backup right winger. I mean, I guess he could also play on the left, but like he's not. For me, that's not an upgrade on Martinelli.
No, I agree. I think it's maybe not a downgrade, but it's round equal. But
Martinelli's better than Madueke.
Yeah, maybe.
He is, definitely.
I feel like they're quite similar.
Yeah.
But either way, 50 mil, that's stupid. You could go out and get someone from abroad for same money at a much higher level.
Yeah, just use the money to buy Eze.
Yeah.
If you're gonna buy
if you're gonna buy anyone, get Eze.
Get Eze for £10 million more.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it could be mind games. We could just be like, because crafting our way into like to get a better deal with Eze or something. If maybe Eze's camp and Palace are like seeing we're interested in him, and it's gonna be either Eze or they might be like, oh, actually, you know what, 55 and he's yours. Yeah. Then it's like,
I feel like that doesn't really happen as much anymore. I feel like but
we've been playing some games in this window.
Yeah, you're fair. But the thing is, do you think you're playing games, or do you think you're just putting your fingers in everyone's pies?
A little bit of both, but I do think we're navigating the media quite well to kind of get what we seemingly want. I think, I also think that with the Sesko stuff, like, oh, it's Sesko. Yeah, we've agreed a deal. Oh, no, we haven't. And then they're asking for too much money. Yeah. Okay, no, fuck it. We're going to go get Gyokeres. Yeah. It's kind of like using other deals to leverage the better deals.
No, I see that.
You know what I mean? I mean, I could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
In my head, that's what I almost hope we're doing.
Yeah.
I don't want Madueke. I just don't want to keep buying these Chelsea players.
Yeah, you need to stop buying from Chelsea.
Who haven't really proved anything.
No, spend big money bringing these.
I'd rather go and get like Matoma or.
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one's after Bowen.
I know what you mean.
I'm surprised no one's like looking at him thinking.
Do you reckon he wants to go though?
Maybe not. But like I don't really see any link. I haven't seen any links to him.
Great player, man. He's
like if we go and get him, I mean, I know he is predominantly a right winger, and we realistically wouldn't go and get him. because I think he's almost too good to be sitting on the bench.
Yeah, I don't think he'd want to.
I don't think he'd want to do that. Like he'd want like first team football.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I'm surprised no one's going in for him. Like I think he's I'd say he's as good as Mbeumo, personally.
Oh,
I think they're quite close.
They are. You forget because he's consistent.
Bowen's unreal.
Last 5 years.
Yeah.
If that. Like he's been consistently West Ham best player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just surprised. I'm surprised.
Won them a European trophy. Not just him.
I know, but he scored the winning goal.
He scored the winning goal.
And I quite like him as well.
Yeah,
I quite like him.
Yeah.
Like again, I don't think it's a fit for us.
Yeah, he's got out of Danny Dyer.
Yeah, he is.
Married to Danny Dyer.
He's got kids with Danny Dyer.
Got kids with Danny Dyer. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got game on and off the pitch as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And Danny Dyer Senior, he loves him as well.
Well, yeah, because they're all West Ham fans.
Exactly.
That's brilliant. Imagine.
Oh, Danny Dyer. Should have a appreciation moment to Danny Dyer.
Big up Danny Dyer.
Yeah. People's hero.
Yeah, in other news, what is the other news?
Talk about Thomas Partey.
Yeah, we should address it.
I actually think, and I'm taking any actual club bias out of this.
It looks really bad.
I think and apart from it looks terrible, but I think it's actually terrible that you kept him and Arteta was singing his praises the whole season when everyone knew the situation.
I'd have to agree. I mean, it's not all Arteta. I think
I think it's the club as a whole.
The club as a whole. And we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. In terms of like the reasoning.
Yeah.
But the fact that people at Arsenal obviously knew. Yeah. Easy. And then carried on. Yeah. Playing him and just like, because I can't lie, if they think there's a real like problem, which there is.
Yeah. And there's been a lot of evidence already out there.
They banish him. Remember when like we kicked Aubameyang out the squad for being late, we kicked Ozil out the squad for his views on the Uyghur Muslims in China. Yeah. But
Thomas Partey's a rapist.
He's a rapist and it just get brushed under the carpet until we release him. Then mysteriously, it's sus, man. I can't lie.
Really bad.
It does not look good.
And you know what I saw as well? The comparison with Sigurdsson at Everton. Sigurdsson was never even charged in the end.
It was just the allegations.
But as soon as they came up, Everton terminated, cut ties with him, and he never played for them again.
Yeah.
And I just think it's really bad look for the club, for the league, for football, and just generally for
To me, it's like
the world.
Yeah. To me, it's like they're putting his footballing qualities above the morality of it. Yeah. Which is just fucked.
Which is so fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean,
it's a depressing thing to talk about.
No.
But it's really...
It has to be discussed.
It's really terrible.
And someone's got to take some sort of ownership of the responsibility of like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Yeah. But he's out the door now. Zubimendi in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zubimendi's a much better player. I actually think he will be, I can't lie. I think Zubimendi is going to be class.
I actually think it'll be really good. I think he will need time to settle.
Yeah, but I'm not even sure he will, you know.
Do you reckon?
I think he might just hit the ground running.
He could.
In a heavily possession-based team like we are. Going to have a lot of the ball. And I think he can deal with the pressure. You know, plays for Spain when Rodri's not there, obviously. Been quoted by the Spanish, is it Del Bosque as the second best CDM in the world?
Really?
According to him, but of course he'd say that.
No, but still.
There's a reason why Liverpool wanted him last year. There's a reason why Real Madrid wanted him this year. Yeah. And I'm actually almost surprised that we managed to
got him,
persuade him and get him.
No, I think it's a really good sign. You know what interests me, because I kind of almost think now that role as the CDM pivot, whatever, is, I think, the most important position on the pitch in the way football is played now. And at least on the ball, and
even off the ball as well.
Yeah, off the ball as well.
I think in modern day 6, you have to be so intelligent at the top level.
Yeah.
I think positionally you've got to be excellent to be like when receiving the ball. You have to give the angles to the centre backs, to the full backs.
Yeah.
You got to have dynamism.
Yeah.
You got to be athletic.
I think you have to know exactly how the game is looking from like a Hawkeye perspective. You have to be knowing where every single person is.
You almost need to know
dictating. You need to be running the game basically.
And you need to know your next pass before it even comes to you.
Yeah.
And you just got to be really, really
where
switched
all the spaces
on.
And
I really like it.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah.
The more I think about it, I really like it.
Yeah. Good signing.
And then it's finally done as well.
Yeah.
Jesus, it took a while, didn't it? It took a while. Sweet. Is there any other transfers? I think that's kind of the main.
Yeah, I can't think
the main
of
big
any
ones.
More. Chelsea, we spoke about João
Gittins.
Gittins,
It's gone through the door. I mean, that's again. It's another punt.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily saying he's a bad player. I don't know that much about him.
No.
But it's a risk, that.
Screams Chelsea. Chelsea signing through and through.
Yeah, because he'll be sitting on the bench this season. He's either gonna just play a real part-time role, come on, maybe look all right in certain games, but then other games just look a bit lost.
I feel like Chelsea's team, including their starting 11, bar a few players, it's just a team full of squad players. A squad full of squad players, including the first team, where
apart from a few individuals.
Apart from a few individuals, you got it's just weird.
They need experience.
Yeah,
and this is what I know. What they're doing with their transfer strategy is what they've been doing ever since the Todd Bowley ownership kind of came through. Sign young on 10-year deals to spread out the payments, and then hope you find a few gems. Which really, that tactic, you're bound to find a few gems. Palmer.
But you're also bound to have a good few failures.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's hard to build like that sort of, what's the word, spirit in the squad when it's just all young players. You need to have that foundation and then bring them through. Like, I feel like a team full of young players, you got to learn from the older players. I feel like with anything, you got to learn from the people who are more experienced.
100%.
Yeah, unless you're, I mean, even if you're a freak like Messi or Yamal. Messi was learning off Ronaldinho, Eto'o, like when he came through, Xavi, Iniesta.
Not Busquets, but
Puyol.
They had that experience, spine and backbone.
You look at those United youngsters that all broke through, the experience in the team. Even Yamal, he's playing next to, Barcelona's team is very young, but he's playing next to
he's got Lewandowski,
even someone like Pedri, you know what I mean?
He is young, but he's got experience.
And compared to Yamal, he's still.
With Pedri, I guess he was the wonder kid as well.
Yeah.
So he's probably given advice to Yamal. I mean, it's a different kettle of fish.
Yeah.
But because he was 18 in the squad. Oh, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Next, kind of Iniesta, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
He's had that pressure. He's dealt with it, and he's one of the best midfielders in the world.
Yeah.
And he's just saying to him, do this, do that.
No, exactly. Even someone like Rafinha.
Yeah, because it's so easy for an 18-year-old superstar like Yamal. Is he 18 now?
17, I think.
Still 17. He's almost 18.
Almost 18.
But I feel like it's very easy to almost get lost in the sauce, if you will.
Oh, 100%.
Because Yamal thinks he's the shit, and he is.
He is.
And it's not a bad thing, but it's like you also do need to stay humble because football can change very quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember Ansu Fati?
Yeah.
It was a similar thing, not to this extent. I'll give you that, but now and then he had one season injury, couldn't get back in, a few failed loan spells, and now what's he doing? I think he went to Monaco this summer.
Yeah, I think he's just gone.
Just gone.
Yeah.
So, you know, football can change very quickly. That's my point.
No, I agree with you. You look at how many Golden Ball winners actually... Is it Golden Ball? No.
It's Golden Boy.
Yeah, Golden Boy winners actually went on to be great. Not that many.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Anderson, Golden Ball.
Renato Sanchez.
Oh, Renato Sanchez.
That's
such a shame.
Yeah.
Was it the 2016 Euros when this guy broke through? I remember thinking, oh my God, he's got everything.
Yeah. But do you even remember when it was that, and then he fell off, and then came back for a little bit?
Yeah,
maybe even 2020 Euros.
He won the league with Lille.
Yeah.
And was like the main, not the main guy, but he was.
Yeah. Where did he go after that?
I actually
don't know.
I don't know what he's doing
I don't know
now.
where he is now.
Is he still in the French league?
I don't think I feel like he went somewhere.
Italy?
Turkey?
Ah.
So search it up.
Yeah, search it up.
Let's have a look.
Because what a player.
Yeah.
He could have been.
Yeah, had arguably everything.
Yeah, De Ligt won the Golden Boy as well.
Yeah, he's at PSG.
Is he?
He was on loan at Benfica this year and on loan at Roma the year before. But PSG signed him from Lille after that.
Oh,
Yeah. Because it was that.
I forgot about
Because he won the league
yeah.
with Lille, and then
the hype was up again.
Yeah, and then when was it? Was it the? It was either the 2021 Euros or the 2022 World Cup where he had a good tournament as well. I remember, and then won a league with Lille. Within that time period, PSG signed him and did nothing. Paris, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't actually mind PSG anymore.
Yeah, I don't mind them at all.
I just love their team.
I love my
Enrique.
Yeah.
Be careful with that.
Yes.
Sweet. Should we take a little break?
Yeah, let's have a little break.
Have a little break and we'll come back in just a second.
Catch you guys soon.
All right, we're back, and so for this next segment of the episode, we're gonna do categories, a categories game. So we've got a few categories of footballer, and then we're gonna go back and forth saying the players. It should make sense. So, for example, the first one we're gonna do is just dirty.
Yeah.
Dirty players.
And so as soon as we can't list any more, the player it falls upon, they're going to do a forfeit, decided by you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's go for it. Proper dirty. Ramos.
Felipe Melo.
Acuna.
Casemiro.
Catamol.
Fuck, I was going to say that. Shawcross.
Jimmy Bullard. Actually, no, was he that? Fuck it, yeah.
No, I don't think we can. I'm not having that.
Robbie Savage then.
All right. Robert Huth.
Ooh. Fuck. It's actually hard being put on the spot.
Come on.
Diego Costa.
Carvalho.
Pepe.
Fuck. Busquets.
Oh, he's niggly. He's niggly.
Yeah,
I'll give it. Zlatan.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Gary Medel.
Oh, Medel. Fuck. Oh, it's hard.
You could be done.
I think I might be done.
All right.
It's tough on the spot.
It's
tough on the spot, but I guess we don't want it to last too long.
No.
Next one.
That's one forfeit to you.
Yeah, one forfeit to me. Low centre of gravity.
Hazard.
Verratti.
Iniesta.
Pedri.
Fuck. It's a little bit tricky, actually. Rodrigo.
Cazorla.
Oh, good shout. Yeah. He was tiny. Oh my god. I'm trying to think of players that they actually they use it particularly. Ribery.
Oh. Yeah. Messi.
Yeah. Yeah. Maradona.
What was his name? Insigne.
Oh, yeah. Good shout. Mertens.
Aguero?
Yeah, I get you. I was going to say Jesus, but it's
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he...
Slightly different type. It's quite similar to Aguero in that,
yeah. But they use their kind of bulky, low build to...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Vitinha.
Yeah. Lautaro Martinez.
No.
To be fair, I'm struggling.
No. Alejandro Gomez. Atalanta.
Yeah, the Argentine. Yeah. Will you accept Jordi Alba, or is that not quite? He was just
not
small.
Quite.
Yeah.
No, not quite.
Pedro.
Yeah. Kante.
Yeah. Oh shit! I could be done.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
he's done. Yeah,
Fuck.
he's done.
Did you have any more?
I was gonna say Makalele.
Yeah.
But it's.
I feel like it's quite.
It can be quite broad. Like I think there's definitely some we said in there that was maybe a little bit borderline. But yeah, next one. What is the next one?
It's Poacher, I reckon.
Poacher. So
right,
predominantly strikers.
Yeah.
Inzaghi.
Falcao.
Aguero again.
Haaland.
Yeah.
I think that's.
He's not like the typical.
No.
But he kind of is.
I think that's
one chance goal.
Yeah.
Ian Wright.
Yeah. Jermaine Defoe.
Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, actually, yeah, fair.
Positioning.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's go Eto.
Melito?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you that, definitely. Mario Gomez.
Oh.
He was a
top player, actually.
Underrated.
Yeah, very underrated. Poachers. Tevez. He could have gone for the low. He's not really a poacher, is he?
No, I'm not sure I can take that.
Fuck, I don't know.
Are you done?
I might. It's hard.
To be fair, I can't think of too many more.
I feel like it's quite broad.
Yeah,
because you could almost say people like, even like Lewandowski, Suarez, but they're not like known as poachers.
Not, that's the thing.
They kind of are. At the same time.
Let us know if we've missed any.
We definitely have missed.
Definitely have. Alright.
Pace Merchant.
Should we say, so this one, pace is their overriding attribute.
Yeah.
It's, Alphonso Davies.
Bibiani.
Yeah. Barbo.
Walcott.
Yeah. Aaron Lennon.
Carl Walker.
Yeah, definitely. Bale, or is he too good at everything?
I almost think he's too good. I wouldn't call him a pace merchant.
No, that's fair. Jordi Alba, again similar.
Yeah, I'll give it.
Yeah,
I'll give it. I'm not sure. It's a bit borderline.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's quite hard.
It's hard. I actually don't know. Pace merchants. Oh, who is that guy? Patson Daku.
Yeah. Patson Daka.
Daka, sorry.
Yeah, for Leicester.
Yeah.
Yeah. Musa.
Oh, Ahmed Musa.
Ahmed Musa. Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of FIFA.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking like over 90. Oh, I've got a good one.
You said it, Barbo.
Yeah.
You did, didn't you?
I had another one, but I've forgotten it. Oh, yeah, no, I've got it again.
Bamiyang. Not really, but...
Yeah.
I think it...
Yeah. Override it.
Yeah.
A young Antonio Valencia.
Okay.
Specifically young.
Okay.
When he was a winger, not a fullback.
All right.
I've just forgotten that. Yeah, no.
Mbappe?
Nah. Nah.
He's not a pace merchant. All right, fine. I'll take that on the chin.
I was going to say Timo Werner.
Oh, yeah. Timo Werner. Who else could we have had?
It is actually
Sane?
really hard,
No. Because the problem is there's a lot of good players
who are quick.
with pace.
But yeah. Well, I feel like a lot of them are too good to say.
Yeah. It's quite... Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Yeah. I would have thought I would have been able to name more.
Head loss players. They might be as well with Dirty.
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
But
Vidal. I think that's a...
Yeah, he could have did the Dirty. I'm gonna go a bit newer. Cunha.
Yeah, fair. Fuck. Felipe Melo.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Loses his head in another way, different way.
Yeah, different way. Fuck.
Just run through the dirty ones again, basically.
Yeah, true, yeah. No, but some of them, they don't always lose a... Quadrado.
Yeah.
Losses... Actually, to be fair, he didn't lose his head in the final. Ramos, that was just a terrible decision.
That was awful.
Yeah.
That was one of the worst.
Yeah,
Ramos played him. He fucking played
so
him.
bad.
Like the whole of the Argentine squad, Romero.
Yeah, fair. Otamendi. Yeah.
Roy Keane.
Di Maria.
Don't know about that.
No, there was.
I don't know about that.
There was one game. It was Champions League, PSG against City.
But that's. I remember that.
Fernandinho.
He did lose his head, didn't
got
he?
red. He lost
I
his
feel like
head.
that's one game.
Yeah, that's true. He's not quite. He doesn't give off lose his head. I'll get another one.
He's not a liability.
Yeah, that's true. Casemiro.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think he loses his head, actually. No, I won't say that, actually. Pepe. Yeah.
Ramos.
Yeah. No, I feel like Ramos doesn't really lose his head, though.
He's contained with it. He's smart with it.
Yeah, and when he gets sent off, I feel like he almost loves it.
Yeah.
Like I think he got sent off. I can't remember what Mexican side, maybe Monterrey. He got sent off recently. I think he posted on his Instagram with like.
It's like
30 red cards. I was like yeah.
Pinto.
Yeah, good shout. Pinto.
Used to come running off the bench.
Off the bench, gets sent off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great shout. That's a great shout. He won't lose his head, but this is just a great shout. Actually, no, I'll save it for Contra. Loses their head. Who loses their head? Upamecano. In a different way.
In a different way.
But yeah.
He loses it by just being sloppy.
But yeah, exactly, yeah.
Vieira.
Yeah. Fuck, it could be Joey Barton. Yeah.
Ferguson. Duncan Ferguson.
Yeah, fair. Fuck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fernandinho?
No.
Not quite.
No.
Not quite.
It's done.
Alright, fuck.
It's done.
Yeah.
Nice. It is like...
It is tricky.
It's quite tough to think on the spot. So the next one's got Cruncher and strikers you can't finish. But I feel like strikers you can't finish is like quite. It's not that many.
There's not that many. I feel like it would be a quick one. But fuck it, should we quickly do that?
All right.
All right, you go.
Gabriel Jesus.
Nicholas Jackson.
Havertz.
Soldado.
Nunes.
Janssen. Vincent Janssen.
Might be harsh, but Giroud.
I think that's harsh. I'm not having that.
No, but younger Giroud. Younger
yeah,
Giroud.
Okay. All right, I'll give you that. Hoyland-ish.
Yeah, no,
But,
yeah. It's a bit harsh because it's kind of
harsh.
just saying you're just not very good, rather than you can't finish.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can be a good player, but just like as a striker, and finishing's not your main attribute.
Yeah.
I think that's almost what this is.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of like Giroud. Cause
Yeah, no, it's true.
it's not like his main.
He's not a goal scorer.
No.
That's his best bit, although he is France's top.
That is true.
But
you know what I mean?
No,
he's not prolific.
No, I know what you mean.
Timo Werner.
Yeah. Fuck, I just had one. Evan Ferguson. Shit player. But he's not, he doesn't fit into the category.
That's a bit harsh.
Yeah, but he's shit. But
He's fallen off a cliff, hasn't he?
fucking shit, he was never that good. Fucking
They should have cashed in on
They
him.
should have. 80, 90 mil.
Yeah, because then he just, after that he got injured, and then that was it.
I never thought he was that good, personally.
No, there was a few games I was like...
I just thought he broke out really young and was decent.
But there was one game like he scored a hat trick and like it was 3 really good finishes.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, oh, who's this guy?
Yeah, I don't know. I was never a huge fan.
But it comes back to it. Football changes so quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
He was like, everyone was like, oh, the next £100 million guy.
Yeah.
And like, you know, one on and off season, can't even get in the side over Welbeck, who's actually quality.
Yeah, well, great player.
Welbeck's quality.
Yeah. What's Evan Ferguson even doing now?
He was at West Ham on loan last year, and he
yeah.
did like nothing basically.
Yeah.
And he's probably back at Brighton. I'm not sure what their plans for.
I even had a thought. Did he go on loan to the Championship even?
No.
Did he not?
He was at West Ham last year.
And then,
So at the moment, I think he's still at Brighton.
Yeah. Anyway, it's my turn because I feel like Evan Ferguson doesn't really fit.
It doesn't.
So yeah.
You just named the striker.
God wanted to cool shit. I'm trying to think of Tottenham strikers. Alejo Velis. It's a shame.
I feel like is he not just shit?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's a tough one. All right, let's call it.
All right, fuck it. Yeah. Mandzukic, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we need a more broader one.
Yeah,
that's why I think Dirty and centre of gravity is quite good.
Yeah, because you could
go for a little while.
We got a cruncher.
I'm gonna say. Let's do tough centre backs.
All right, yeah, that's good.
Not necessarily dirty, but just tough.
Just tough. Okay.
I'll start. Yap Stam.
Yeah, nice. Christopher Samba.
Vidic.
Yeah. Puyol.
Chiellini.
Walter Samuel.
Yeah. Otamendi.
Yeah. Ooh, no, he's not quite. Vertonghen.
No.
Nah, I'm telling you.
I'm not sure he fits
He
into
had
that
a
category.
nickname like Warrior or something in training. I'm telling you. He was
I think that's
tough.
borderline.
He was tough as nails. I'm not having that.
I wouldn't think about Vertonghen about being tough.
That's what a lot of people get wrong about him.
He was a great player. He's a good defender.
Tough as nails. I'm telling you, tough as nails. The toughest centre back the Premier's seen in the last 10 years.
No, he's not.
Who's tougher than him?
Gabriel.
No, he's not.
Oh my god, Gabriel would fucking.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Gabriel's bigger. Gabriel's not tougher.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Who would you rather fight, Vertonghen or Gabriel?
But that's not what the question is. That's not what the question is.
All right, fine. I'll let you have it. But I disagree.
Easily.
Gabriel.
borderline.
That's not borderline. That's not fucking borderline. He's probably the toughest centre back in the league at the moment.
Yeah, maybe.
Always up for the physical
there's
battle.
not that many tough ones. Romero.
Yeah.
Tough than Gabriel.
Huh?
Tough than Gabriel.
No, he's not.
He is.
Who'd win in a fight?
That's not the question.
Okay. Let me think. Tough. Tony Adams.
Yeah. Rudiger.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Van Dijk or.
I mean, he is, but it's
He is.
he's just got everything though.
Yeah.
But I'll give it to you because he is fucking tough
Yeah.
as shit. Terry.
Yeah.
Similar
Definitely.
sort of thing. Yeah.
Terry Butcher.
Terry Butcher.
England centre back in the 90s.
Oh,
And
is
there's that famous picture of him with a white headband. He's got blood. Just
all
going.
that, okay,
He
yeah.
definitely, and he's got his shirt.
Yeah.
It's all bloody.
No, I like that. Good shout. Where's Morgan?
Yeah.
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 Morgan's he's just fucking
Solid.
massive. Yeah, solid.
Van Heck.
Brian, fucking, I'll actually give it to you
Because I can't lie.
He's a proper
He's a
scumbag,
prick.
man. He's a proper prick. He really is, isn't it? Fucking long.
He's a little
balls.
prick.
He really is. I say as well, Webster. Actually, no, I won't say Webster.
I wouldn't say Webster.
I'll say Dan Burn.
Yeah.
Dan Burn's
Dan Burn,
tough.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. It's getting a bit harder now.
Yeah.
Pepe.
Yeah, more dirty than tough, but yeah. I'll say Colo Toro.
Tough tackler. Yeah.
I think it's.
Company.
Yeah, good shout. Diaz. Ruben Diaz.
Yeah, he's tough.
Yeah.
He's not that tough, but he's tough.
Yeah.
Like he's like
physical.
He gets stuck at yeah.
He'll be on you.
Yeah. Getting a little bit harder now.
Yeah. I know.
Timber. I know he's not centre back.
Yeah. But be a tough fullback.
But he can play centre back though.
Yeah.
I can play centre back.
He's not. His level of tough is not tough enough
Timber's
to be
tough.
considered a tough centre back.
I guess because he doesn't play there, but
If he was tough player, I'd give it to you. But he's not a tough. If he was playing centre back, he would not be tough.
yeah, he would be.
He would not
for
be.
Ajax as centre back.
And he wasn't tough
Yeah, he
when
was
he was
tough.
playing centre back. He was not.
He was.
No, I'm not having that.
Calafiori.
Calafiori.
No.
He's definitely not. I've got
John Heitinga.
You had that. I was gonna go Ron Vlaar. yeah. Ron Vlaar, what a player, man.
Yeah.
Big left foot.
Okay.
There's a few Barclays, man.
That's what I'm thinking.
Skirtle.
Skirtle.
Yeah. James Collins.
Well, the West Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a good one actually.
I've lost it.
We can keep going. You seem to be spurred on a bit.
Yeah, I need an idea.
Italians.
Yeah, but a lot of the Italians were more classy than.
No, I know, but there are a few tough bastards. You already said Cellini, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean Bonucci.
Yeah, I give it to you. He's a tough fucker. I was gonna say Gary Cahill. Maybe a bit borderline.
It was a little bit borderline. He was more just solid.
Yeah. I'll think of another one. I'm trying to think. Not either of them. think Steve Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve Bruce, yeah.
Tough fucker. Yeah. I always forget that he played.
He was quality.
He was unreal.
You forget,
top
like, he was
player.
actually quality.
Yeah.
Obviously before our time.
Yeah, but
yeah,
top centre back.
Don't disregard him.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's getting quite hard.
Yeah,
now.
it's a bit tricky.
It's getting quite hard.
Oh, go on.
Sule.
Yeah.
I feel like he's more just massive.
It's just a fridge, man. Fucking fridge. Face looks like a fridge. I think we said this before. Exactly same.
Well, he's built like a fridge.
He's built like a fridge, but his head as well.
Yeah.
Yunus Kabul.
Oh yeah. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I'm trying to think of like these prime Barclays centre backs who were just tough as shit.
Yeah, I feel like they're more like Barclays attackers.
That you remember?
I feel like on the other categories we forgot about Barclays, man.
Yeah.
Like there were like
Definitely.
a lot of. Think how many Barclays poachers there were.
Oh yeah.
We could have
back in the day.
Yeah, I know. Like Bongla or Yakubu, we could have said so many.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Ashley Williams.
I thought about him, please. No, I don't think.
Yeah, he's a big guy though.
Yeah.
He put himself about.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, I'll give it to you.
Oh, I've got a great one actually.
A good one. I'm gonna go. Who am I gonna go for? Fuck. No. Not Josh yet. I'll think of one. Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva. I mean, I know he was just class.
Yeah.
But
it's a different type of tough.
Yeah.
It's not like a bully.
No.
But he's just like passionate and kind of so good.
Yeah.
I'll give it just because I love him.
Yeah, but
Tarkovsky.
Oh, yeah. Fucking hell, Tarkovsky. Jesus Christ. Mate, I actually think he's a great player.
I think he's decent. I don't think his level is that much higher than mid-table Premier League. Though.
But he is like, of those mid-table Prem massive centre-backs, he is of the elite. But I don't think he'd get any better.
No.
But of that ilk,
and yeah,
he is the elite.
Yeah, I might be running out.
We could be finished here.
Call it.
I think we could wrap that
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
And I think I enjoyed that. We should think of some more categories and do more in another episode. But I think for now we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching as always. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Which names did we miss? Because we
please list them.
We definitely missed a lot.
Yeah.
But it is quite hard to think of the players on the spot.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
And we are literally going just off our heads. So, but we can't really plan.
No, exactly. Because that's the thing.
Really
it has to be off the top of your head.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching the Background Football Podcast.